I've spoken to my coaching philosophy. It's sprinkled within a lot of like my responses and everything that I say, and a lot of it, honestly, it'll vary a little bit depending on what book I'm reading. I hated reading. I was not a big reader all throughout high school, even in college. I'm not a storybook reader. I like things that are relevant, that I can implement. And I took a leadership class in my master's program, which opened my eyes of immediately to what kind of leader, what kind of coach I want to be. And not to say that I'm not here to develop great gymnasts. I'm here to develop great people. You know, when I watch a guy learn a new skill, it's awesome, it's exciting. When I watch a sophomore transition from complete panic and scramble mode to a well-functioning human being, a respectful man that has grabbed his academics by the reins, he's killing it in practice, and has an idea of what the next 5 years look like and how to be successful within those next 5 years and get to where he really wants to go in life. That's what I start getting a tear in my eye, because that's for the rest of your life. That's what you're doing here. That is what's unique about college athletics, is we are educating people, yes, within their sport, but how to command a boardroom, a meeting, an office space. And I think that, honestly, college athletics, we've lost sight of that a little bit. I mean, I did my greatest learning in the gym or at team events with my team in my 4 years here. I read a lot of textbooks, I spent a lot of time in classrooms, but the thing that prepared me to be most successful in my Olympic pursuits, and I think as a coach, happened with my experience on a team and learning what it took to operate with people, what it meant to be a real man and to be successful, and to be mature and respectful and have pride in everything that I'm doing. And that is what dictates my coaching, not developing the best gymnast. I mean, developing the best gymnast and having a successful program is a byproduct of creating great men that are prepared for life. And the more I read, the more that every book speaks to that. And I want to continue to do that. And honestly, that, you know, my father was a huge influence to that. And I won an Olympic medal, but he never pushed me. He was always more concerned with, are you a leader? Are you an ambassador within your sport that people look up to? Do you have integrity? Do people respect you the way that you're going about establishing yourself as one of the best within that field? And if you make the Olympics or not, people will remember you not because you have a medal, but because you did it with grace and you did it with integrity, you did it with poise. And he had a lot of influence in my life because he was an astronaut, an Army Ranger, experimental test pilot. I mean, he was my live-at-home superhero, and has really pushed a lot of influence on setting high standards, certainly, but doing it in a way that you're here to empower and educate and make people around you better. I think that's kind of the secret to like a happy life in a lot of ways. So that's my coaching philosophy.